Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, 2011. Um, excuse me. I am still very sick, if you can't tell. Um, I actually just made an appointment to go see the doctor here in a little bit, so I gotta make this a quick video, but it won't be quick. But anyway, I think I may have some bronchitis and maybe some sinusitis and possibly an ear infection because my ear is really hurting. But anyway, I wanted to do a video because I've been getting some questions, and they've all been about the same thing recently. And so while I'm thinking about it, I want to go ahead and answer them. They're all kind of similar related. And the most recent one came from Losing It with Rebecca. For those of you who don't watch her videos, please go check her out. She knows I love her. She's awesome. Positivity queen to the max, and that's what I love about her. When I have a down day, or I have a day that we all have days where we lose track and that positivity kind of sinks away. She's one of the YouTubers that I go to for that pick me up that I need. And hopefully I give that to some of you too. I try to give that back because that's what I gain from so many people. But anyway, the questions I've been getting are about loose skin and plastic surgery. And so I wanted to do kind of a question answer thing. In terms of loose skin, do I have it? Yes. Is it terrible? No. How long have I had it? It's just been a kind of a more recent, I shouldn't say it's been more recent because I don't know. I just recently started noticing it. All along in this journey, I've chosen to see the positive changes and have tried to ignore the negatives. And I think loose skin is one of those negative things that I try to just not really pay attention to. But honestly, now that I know it's there, it just doesn't affect me that much because I still choose to see the positive in everything rather than the negative. Where is my loose skin? I have two areas that I notice it. One is in my arms. My upper arms have been very big for a very long time. And phone's ringing. Let's see who it is. No, nobody I want to talk to. But my upper arms have been big for a long time. And so the loose skin is all coming down this way, and it's hanging out down here kind of by my elbow. I know you can't really see it because I have on long sleeves, but just know that's where the issue is. The other place I have it is on my thighs. My upper thighs, kind of on the inner portion up by my hoo-ha area. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But JJ, or I don't know. Everybody has different words for it. But that's where it's really loose and really, 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 that's probably the worst part. Very loose, very wrinkly, very shrinkly, very, not pretty, basically. And then on my thigh, right above my knees, about this far up from my knee, when I stand up, all the skin kind of just goes, and it all crinkles up and wrinkles right there. So those are the main parts. I just joke about it. I tell people my thighs look like the thighs of a 90-year-old woman because they do. They're cellulite, they're loose, they're flabby, there's skin, there's wrinkles, there's shrinkles, I mean, you name it, they've got it. I'm not embarrassed by that, though. I think that would be a stupid thing to be embarrassed about. My body is what I'm making it, and I damaged it really bad by being 400 pounds. And I'm fighting back against that damage. But obviously, I'm actually going to embrace those wrinkles and shrinkles and everything because I think that's going to be a good reminder of you don't want to go back to this. So anyway, yes, I have loose skin. I think probably over the next course of the weight loss, I have 85 pounds till I hit my goal. My goal is 195 pounds. I have 85 more pounds to go to hit that. And I think over the course of losing those next 85 pounds, I probably will see more changes, more loose skin, and I might feel differently at that time. So please ask me again as I get closer to that goal. because I think that this is a question I would love to revisit down the road, or even once I get to goal. Because your feelings about things change a lot throughout this process. The other question I'm getting a lot is plastic surgery. Am I considering plastic surgery? And I have answered this in the past. It's been several months ago. I don't even know how many months ago. But my answer has not changed. At this time, no, I am not considering plastic surgery. There's several things I want to have happen before I even let myself consider that as a possibility. Number one is hitting my weight loss goal. I want to hit 195. I want to maintain 195. I want to prove to myself that I can do this. I will do this. I think that that's a huge part of this lesson, is to set the goals and accomplish the goals. Like the 5K goal, that's going to be a huge one to accomplish. Those of you who are getting ready to run half marathons and marathons, those are huge goals. Those are important in this process. If you are going through this journey and you are not setting even small goals for yourself to reach, then you're cheating yourself. You really need to do that. I know last October, I had set the goal for walking my first 5K. Seemed like such a nothing to so many people that walking a 5K should be nothing. It was a big deal for me. It took a lot of hard work for me to be able to do that. Running this 5K in May, it's taking a lot of hard work to get my body to run. But I'm doing it. I ran 2 miles on Sunday. I'm doing it. I feel good about that. So anyway, the goals are important. But so I want to maintain my 195. But also, I told you guys from the start that starting a family, having children was something that's important to me. And I can't even consider that notion until I'm 1.5 to 2 years out, just because that's what the surgeon wants. And, at that point, I will be 32. And it's going to be the point where my husband and I really have to make that decision. We're going to either start our family or we're not. And if we start our family, then I don't want to have plastic surgery before that. That would just be kind of a stupid thing to do. Why get all that skin tightened down to stretch it back out? That would be silly. So until all of these questions that are so, out there are answered, I'm not going to even consider plastic surgery. The other question I get a lot is body image. Do you have a negative body image? No. For the most part, I don't. I have one area that does bother me a little bit, but I'm so blessed to have a husband who is wonderful with me. And for those of you who don't have husbands or significant others that are supportive, I don't know how you make it, because without him, I don't think this journey wouldn't be what it is without him. My breasts are the main concern that I have. And it's mainly all about the size of them. I went from being a double D to a B. In fact, I have a B cup bra that I'm not really filling out all that well. So I may even be smaller than that now. Like, I literally have lost all of my boobs. I was at home last week and my mom said, you really have no boobs left. And I really don't have any boobs left. I have boobs on me that are like you would see on, I don't know, like a very fit teenager or something. It's very odd. It's very odd to go from having, a buxom chest to nothing. So I'm struggling a little bit with that. But other than that, you put them in a bra and you go on. Thank God my husband is just, he's a boobs kind of guy. He just doesn't even care. Just as long as you have boobs, you're fine. So many men are like that anyway. But I really have to remind myself a lot that, like, they're just smaller. They're still fantastic. They're still boobs. They're just smaller. And in a lot of ways, it's nice to have smaller boobs because there's a lot less hassle with them, especially with running. But anyway, I'm getting off track. That's that's my only kind of negative body image thing. The rest of my body image is really good because honestly, I had nowhere to go but up. I mean, starting at 424, I really, my body was so messed up that, I mean, I hated, I couldn't even look in the mirror at myself before. And now I can sit and stare at myself in the mirror naked, and I'm learning to appreciate the things that I see, and I'm working at it. I'm not going to tell you that it comes easy. You have to work at it. You have to be willing to stand in front of the mirror, and you have to be willing to talk to yourself and tell yourself, this is a good thing about me. Look at how this has changed. This is a good thing. I see this. I see that. You know, it started with collarbones. I started to see collarbones, and now I can see them all the time. It started, and then it went to, I'm starting to get a waist, and then it's, wow, my hips are so much smaller. And I mean, it's just a progressive thing, and you have to be there every step of the way. Take lots of pictures. And those of you on my Facebook, you know I put a lot of pictures up, a lot of body shots, and I'm doing that more and more. And I'm doing that for my own good because I need those to look back on, to go, God, look at how much I've changed. And I really have to compare pictures. I really have to look at older pictures from a couple months ago and pictures from now and go, good Lord, look at this. This is just 2 months worth, and look at how much I've changed. It's really it's a positive thing, and you have to work at it, but it's really worth the work you put into it. So, and I also, with body image, I think a lot of it is the positive mental attitude that you maintain. There's a lot of people that talk about positive mental attitude on YouTube, and I have to just say that it will make a difference in your journey. It will make your journey what you want it to be. If you maintain that positivity, you just simply cannot go through this and, you know, not change your brain. You've got to change your mindset as you go along. It's really, really important. And changing your mindset from a dark place to a bright place is hard to do. But the work you put in is worth it, because my life has just done like a complete turnaround. I went from being so sad and so dark and so lonely and so afraid and so scared and wanting to die to being so alive and so vibrant, and I feel like I can take on the world and I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. It really is worth it. I have a good friend right now who's very much struggling with her weight, and asked me just recently for some help and guidance. And I started talking to her about coming to the gym with me, and she immediately jumped into, I can't do the elliptical, I can't walk because I've got fibromyalgia, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I said, you have to stop with the I can'ts, and they have to turn into I cans, because if you don't do that, you're never going to get through this. And I really believe that. Until I started saying I can, I wasn't going to get anywhere. The fact that I had gastric bypass just was that extra boost I needed to help give me the confidence to pursue my dreams with my weight loss, and gave me the tool I needed in terms of my hunger. Hunger's starting to come back. I'm 7.5 months out. Hunger's starting to come back. For those of you who think it stays away forever, you're wrong. But you get the tool you need, and if you learn that tool from the start, you know how to manage it. You know how to manage your hunger. And I really, I just want to encourage everybody that I can'ts will kill you. They will take you down. Turn it into I can, and all you have to do is try. All you have to do is try. You will amaze yourself if you try. I do every day. Sunday before I went out for my run, I thought, 2 miles? Can I do 2 miles in 35 minutes? And, my initial gut goes, no, man, that's so far. I can't run 2 miles. But you have to turn it into I can. And you have to put one foot in front of the other. And before you know it, 2 miles is done, and you go, wow, I just did 2 miles, and I feel like I could do 2 more. It really does help. And so anyway, I think that positivity that I've created for myself is what has fueled this journey, and what fuels me not having such a negative body image and not hating the wrinkly skin I have. So just embrace it. Embrace everything that you get from this process, because it's all learning. I damaged my body a lot at 424 pounds, and all the shrinkles and wrinkles I have left over are scars to remind me of that, and remind me of I don't ever want to go back to that. And it's motivation to push harder and to go farther and to know I never am going back to that. So anyway, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I will try to check in with you guys and let you know how my doctor's appointment goes. Please pray for me. I feel so awful. Hopefully this will resolve itself in another day or so. I love you guys. Have a great one. Bye.